Donald Trump's return to the White House is raising serious concerns across Europe. His approach to NATO, his promises to cut support for Ukraine, and his unpredictable foreign policy could upend the continent's security and alliances. Here's a closer look at what's at stake. If Donald Trump follows through on reducing support for Ukraine, it could be a devastating blow for Volodymyr Zelensky's government. Ukraine's survival has depended on the steady flow of US-supplied weapons, ammunition, and financial aid. While European nations might pledge more assistance, they lack the industrial capacity and logistical networks to replace America's vital role. This would leave Ukraine vulnerable and struggling to defend itself against Russian aggression. Trump has also promised to bring a rapid end to the war, but the details remain unclear. Analysts warn that scaling back US support could tip the balance of power in Russia's favor. With a weakened Ukraine, Moscow might seize the opportunity to push for a peace deal on its own terms, solidifying territorial gains and forcing Zelensky into painful compromises. Trump's past criticism of NATO only adds to the uncertainty. He's repeatedly called for allies to spend more on their own defense, even suggesting the US might pull back its commitment to the alliance. While this rhetoric may resonate with some Americans, it creates unease in Europe. NATO has been the cornerstone of transatlantic security for decades, and any perceived weakening of US support could prompt nations to act independently. For some leaders, however, Trump's policies could offer a political opportunity. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a close ally of Trump, may use the moment to strengthen Hungary's influence within NATO, framing himself as a key player in the alliance.
After the inauguration, let's say on Tuesday morning, another sun will rise over the Western world. 4 years of bitter, difficult events of the Democrats are coming to an end. 4 years, which were full of painful failures. It was a bad start from the beginning that the presidency was fraudulently taken away from Donald Trump. So in 2020, if they hadn't cheated, which is unprecedented in a Western democracy, then Donald Trump would have remained president. And then there would have been no Ukraine-Russia war.
Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, who shares a mutual admiration with Trump, could also capitalize on increased defense spending, positioning Italy as a stronger, more independent force within Europe and NATO. Both leaders are likely to benefit politically from aligning with Trump's agenda.
We are used to, at least what I saw when Donald Trump was President of the United States, let's say, an ability to dose diplomacy and deterrence. And I predict that it will happen this time too. So, in the terms of peace, I have already said that Trump may be a person who can move forward with the solution.
Trump's potential presidency would not just affect America, it could dramatically reshape the security and political landscape of Europe. From Zelensky's fight for survival to NATO's uncertain future, the stakes couldn't be higher for the continent's leaders. Europe must brace itself for a new era of unpredictability and shifting alliances.